girls. Andy. Hello. Getting up in the morning, we're getting ready to go to our marriage workshop for our second day. And Mimi and Papa are on their way to take care of these girls. Hey, girls, who gonna call? Hi. We're gonna call Ghostbusters? Yeah, is that what you're gonna call on that phone? Isn't it funny that, like, kids won't even know what kind of phones these are? They're gonna be like, what the heck is this? What is this thing when they get older? They're not even gonna know that that was a phone at one point. That's funny.
Hey. Yeah. You ready to stand up and walk now? Huh? There we go, the first fight of the day.
Mama.
Look at all those toys. When I grew up, my mom just made me play with a potato. That's right, that's what happens when you grow up on a potato farm in Idaho. Hey girls, perform for the camera here. Yeah. Hi little ones. How's everybody doing this morning? What's happening, Esme? Oh, careful there. There, that'll be more stable for you. Huh? Are you looking at Bentley there? There.
I like having a cookie over here.
Hey, who's our big girls? Eating a cracker. Psst, psst. Big girls. Yeah. Okay, the girls get a little bit of raspberry yogurt, and they've got a cracker they're working on right now, and so giving them just a little snack here for lunch. Shoulder for it. Can you do a little shoulder shake for us? Come on, do a little shoulder shake. Of course, not on command. Stand over and see if you can.
Hi.
Just do it and maybe she'll imitate you.
Okay, so we just got done with our marriage workshop that we did, and it's been such an awesome experience. I think we've learned so much and just learned how to just really understand why we are the way we are, and just learned how to really break down those feelings and really get down to the core feeling of what you're really feeling when you argue. I mean, every couple argues. That's just inevitable. That's just something you're going to deal with. And so I just want to introduce you guys to Jeremy, who is the instructor for this class. He's been awesome, super informative, and then he can tell you a little bit more about the class. So Jeremy, tell our viewers what they could get from signing up for a class like this.
Yeah, thanks, Ashley. And I'm just so excited to have you and Tyson at this workshop this weekend. So, yeah, my name's Jeremy, and I am a professor at Utah Valley University, and I have a private practice where I work with couples. And I just find that for some people, there's an educational piece that can be helpful for their relationship. And so, this class, this workshop, is a Friday night and all day Saturday. And it's not therapy, but it's educational, but it can be very, very helpful for couples. It's the program is based on, this is not my book, but this is the Hold Me Tight book by Dr. Sue Johnson, and it basically takes you through the book and through the program as far as helping couples really to recognize some of the negative patterns that they get into, and that's the enemy. It's not each other. But underneath all of that is a lot of caring, a lot of love, but sometimes we get swept up in these negative patterns. But also underneath that is maybe some deeper emotions of fear and hurt and sadness, and those are our raw spots, and we help discover some of those things and get through it and help you really look at your negative pattern. And then we move on from there is how do you get out of that negative pattern? How do you help each other? How do you create the negative pattern as the enemy and not your partner? And then we go through other topics such as closer conversations that you have, forgiveness, sexual intimacy, and then where do you go from there as far as launching forward and how to nurture your relationship. And I've been doing these workshops for a while, and I've just seen them really, really help couples, and they walk away saying that is what we needed. It's not fluff. It is, you'll get into some deeper things. And couples say that this really hits at the core of our relationship, and so it's just been really exciting to do it, and was really glad to have Ashley and Tyson here.
Thank you.
Couple questions for you really quick.
Yeah.
I noticed when I was reading about this on one of your online pages, is there a certain type of relationship that the couple needs to be in, a certain stage they need to be in to come to this workshop?
Oh, that's a great question. Most of the couples, I will say, that come are married. Some have been married, the earliest I've had was 6 months, but I've had some that have been married for 40, 50 years. I've had one or two that were premarital or before their marriage, and that can be helpful for them, even if they haven't had any necessarily long-standing struggles. But also, I think what's helpful as far as what Tyson was talking about is it doesn't matter if you have a great relationship or your relationship is struggling. Both of those couples are going to get something out of this, and it can create some healing and better connection. That's a big part of this, is it's based on good science, good research. It's not just my opinion, and it can really help a couple who just wants a little bit extra help, or a couple who may be really struggling. And so I like how the program fits all of those. So yeah.
For people who are in Utah, they can schedule. You have a class coming up when?
So I have one in April and I have one in June. It's the same class, and they can just go to my website to register. I keep the classes very small for a purpose, because I want it to be a little bit more of an intimate experience, so that I can go around and talk to each couple individually at times during some of the exercises. So the classes are kept to about 10 to 12 couples. And so the one in April already has 2 registered, and so there's about 10 spots left. And the June one I just opened up, so that'll have about 12 spots. So they go quickly. This one sold out 6 weeks ago, before it even started. So if you want to go to my website, which is holdmetightutah.com, and you can register and learn more about the program and stuff. So
Okay. And for people who are not in Utah, I have a lot of followers that are not in Utah. Is this class available to them in different states?
Yes, absolutely, and thank you for asking that. If you just Google Hold Me Tight workshop or Hold Me Tight program, you can find them around, and maybe put in your state that you're in. You can also go to ICEF, which is, let's see if I get this right, International Center for Excellence in EFT, which is you can just Google EFT or emotionally focused therapy. Then they have a list of the different states that are holding these workshops as well, and they all vary in different price and stuff like that. So
Perfect. Anything else?
No, thanks for sharing.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
We've really enjoyed the class.
Likes it.
Do you like that goat cheese? And you just tried goat cheese?
Oh, she went like this
Turkey and
twice.
rice.
Evie! Evie! Do you want some goat cheese?
You didn't like it?
Is that weird? Mommy loves goat cheese. She's like, what the heck? Daddy,
Hello.
did you miss those girls?
Yes, they're playing with their dad. They're all fighting over one toy. Their dad.
Ezzy, you want to get down there and play? Let me put you down.
Let me have that shizzy. Hello. Hi. Where you been?
She's eating some dinner.
Shizzy, your hair's wild today. It's wild. Dad missed you. Did you have fun with Grandpa and Grandma? Huh? Did you have fun? Yes, they probably spoiled you, huh?
Okay.
Get it back, sissy. Get it back. He's all laughing at her.
You going in on the action? You getting in on the action? Uh-oh. That wasn't so funny.
She's so happy still. Thanks, Mimi and Papa, for babysitting.
Bye, my little beauties.
Bye. Say bye to Mimi and Papa. Say thank you. Andy, are we eating that bug?
What time you want to put them down?
As you walking with that walker? Yeah, gonna dance? Yeah, push it. Here, let me show you. It rolls. Ooh, that's fun. Walking, walking. Oh, she needs to stop and get another toy. Stop off. Not once had there been such eyes, such a nose, such silly, wiggly, wonderful toes. In fact, I think I'll count to 3 so you can wiggle your toes for me. When the polar bears heard, they danced until dawn. From faraway places, the geese flew home. The moon stayed up until morning next day, and none of the ladybugs flew away. So whenever you doubt just how special you are and you wonder who loves you, how much and how far, listen for geese honking high in the sky. They're singing a song to remember you by. Or notice the bears asleep at the zoo. It's because they've been dancing all night for you. Or drift off to sleep to the sound of the wind. Listen closely. It's whispering your name again. If the moon stays up until morning one day, or a ladybug lands and decides to stay, or a little bird sits at your window a while, it's because they're all hoping to see you smile. For never before in story or rhyme, not even once upon a time, has the world ever known a you, my friend, and it never will, not ever again. Heaven played every trumpet and heaven blew every trumpet and played every horn on the wonderful, marvelous night you were born. Love you, Evie.